Hi, I'm Linda with Life on Summerhill, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're talking about the best sage green paint colors. I've been doing some research to see what are some of my friends' favorite sage green colors are. And I'm also going to be sharing my top colors that I have used over the years with my clients. So come on in and let's get started, and I'll share with you the best sage green paint colors. So recently I wrote a blog post revealing the best sage green paint colors. I love sage green because it has such a beautiful, calming nature effect. It's a wonderful color that I think can go with just about anything. I mean, think about nature outdoors. Green is in the grass, it's in the trees, it's all around you, and yet it blends so beautifully with all the colors. So don't be afraid of using sage green and other colors together. So I'm gonna follow along on my website here and walk you through the colors that I shared. Okay, so to begin, I want to take you to my daughter's bedroom. She recently tied the knot and has moved out, so the room is not completely redecorated. I'm keeping the color Escape Gray that is on her accent wall. We created this shiplap wall using plywood, and then we painted it the beautiful Escape Gray color by Sherwin Williams. This is such a wonderful color and it's easy to work with. Places you can use this color are on accent walls, a whole room. You can use it on floors, trim, furniture, pretty much anywhere. It has a kind of mid-range light reflective value, so it's not super bright and it's not dark. It's a nice in-between color. Now this next color is called Evergreen Fog, and it's the next color on the Sherwin Williams paint palette. Evergreen Fog was actually the color of the year a few years ago by Sherwin Williams. It is another grayish green color. It's got a little bit darker light reflectance value, and it must have been a pretty popular color because Sherwin Williams picked it to be the paint color of the year. I would say, where are the best places to use this color? The same as Escape Gray, just about anywhere. Next on the list is Clary Sage, and I absolutely love this color. If I was picking a green to paint somewhere in my house, I would be testing this color with one of those small paint samples that you can get at Sherwin Williams. This color has a light reflectance value of 41, so it's right there in that mid-range. But from my perspective, it's a little more green than Evergreen Fog and Escape Gray, and it has kind of that beautiful bluey green color. But keep in mind, I've not actually used this. I'm just going on pictures that I looked at. Places I would use this color on your walls, an accent wall, trim, furniture, cabinets, doors, and floors. Next, we're going to hop over to Benjamin Moore, another one of my favorite and highly recommended paint companies. The first color that I want to share is Saybrook Sage. And this color was recommended to me by other people when I shared on Instagram. This color has a light reflectance value of 45. So again, it's right there, mid-range, medium-toned color. This green hue will look beautiful painted on walls, trim, floors, cabinet, furniture, and exterior. The next color by Benjamin Moore is October Mist. October Mist also has a light reflectance value of 46, so it's right there in the middle, just like the others. This color is just like all the others. I would pretty much be willing to use it anywhere, but I do want to share, keep in mind if you do not have a lot of natural light in your room, These mid-range colors can come out more dark, so keep that in mind. Next is soft fern. This was another color that was recommended to me by many people over on social media. This color has a light reflectance value of 56. So it's actually lighter than all the others that we've talked about. So if you want a little bit lighter and you want a softer tone, this one is actually described very well with the name soft fern. So keep that in mind. It's a great cottage core color. It's a great color for farmhouse. Places I would use it are on walls. You can use it on an accent wall. I think it would be lovely on furniture, on doors. If you have a Dutch door, this might be a fun color to paint on an interior or exterior Dutch door. So now let's head over to Behr paint. And if you aren't familiar with Behr paint, you can find their paint in Home Depot. I love using Behr paint and the quality is really good for the price. So to begin, I want to look at Sagebrush. This was another color recommended to me by other people. This color is a light reflectance value of 52. So it's a wonderful mid-range color, but a little bit higher, so it gets a little bit more light reflection on it. Behr describes this color as a light olive green. So I think that will help you visualize what kind of green this is. Great places to use this color are on walls, accent walls, and furniture. Next is Urban Nature, and this was a beautiful color recommended to me by people on social media. This one has a light reflectance value of 51. So again, it's a little bit higher than those 40s that we were looking at in the beginning. This color, the best way I can describe it is it's shades of earth tones mixed with concrete. If you can imagine mixing concrete and earthy colors, and that's this Urban Nature color by Behr. Places to use this color are on walls, trim, doors, cabinets would be a great place. This would be a nice color on your exterior, on your accent wall, pretty much anywhere. Next, I want to introduce you to a paint company that is new to me, and that is called Lick Paint. This paint company comes all the way from the UK, and I stumbled upon this because a friend recommended I check into it. And when I started looking into it, I found this to be a really interesting paint because this paint is a saturated paint. It's a full-bodied, vivid pigmentation. So have I ever tried it? I have not tried it, but I found it to be very interesting. It is kind of expensive to buy here in the US, but if you want a really rich paint, this would be worth it. And I think it would be good to test out and try anywhere in your home or on furniture. So Lick Paint number 2 is this beautiful sage green color that I feel like has a little bit of a blue undertone. If you love vintage style, this would be a great color to test out and try. They do sell peel and stick samples, so definitely check them out. There's a link in the description of this YouTube video to my blog post, and then there's a link in that blog post under Lick Paint for the peel and stick samples. So if you seriously are considering it, I would get a sample first and try it out on your walls. You can put it in different places in a room and look at it throughout the day to see how the light affects it. So let's now talk about what colors pair well with sage green. Sage green, remember, is a subtle, earthy tone color. So treat it as a neutral. Think of it as a neutral. Again, remember, sage green is all over nature. And if nature can get away with using all those colors with it, I think we can too. So why is sage green so popular right now? I think sage green is so popular right now because many people are looking to create a calm, soothing, relaxing home. And sage green really produces that to the eye. So when you use it in any room, it's going to create a calming effect, a peaceful effect. So I think that's why sage green is so popular right now. So a few final thoughts if you are considering sage green. I like to recommend to people that when you finally pick out a bunch of sage green samples at the paint store, bring them home, put them up on the wall, and do the elimination process. Begin by removing the ones you least like, and then keep doing that until you narrow down to 2 or 3. Then you can buy a larger peel and stick sample, or you can just jump to buying a sample can. If you definitely plan on painting that room, I would paint a big area, especially if you have white trim. Paint it right up to that white trim so the white and the green can touch each other and you can see more clearly what it's going to look like. Leave it up for a day or two. Watch as the sun outside changes the color throughout the day to make sure you like it. And then you'll know which one you like. Then go get your paint, paint your whole room, your accent wall, your furniture, whatever it is. And I like to recommend finish the project all the way to the point of putting your furniture back in, because once you get all your furniture back in your room, it can make the wall color calm down even more. It can make it feel more homey. And I have had a lot of clients panic right in the middle of a project. So I always say, finish the project, because 9 out of 10 times you're gonna love it once you get to the end. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you will consider trying sage green in your home, on the interior or exterior, on your furniture, anywhere. I would love to know if you are considering sage green, where are you thinking of using it? Please share with me in the comments where you're thinking of using it. And if you have a favorite sage green paint color, please share that in the comments too, because we can all learn from each other and get some great ideas together. So I want to thank you again for joining me here today. I hope you are having a great day. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. I'll see you soon. Bye.